Alright, so in this video I'm going to take a look at the specific features of Magit. Magit is a software interface inside Emacs which manage Git related repositories. In this specific video I'll just look into how to create patch and basically how easily you can create patch, because having a revision control system and modified those file which probably resides inside those revision control system need patching means adding or subtracting something from the existing files. If you are Emacs aficionado or you spend most of your time inside Emacs and you use Magit to manage your Git repos inside Emacs, then it might come in handy. I'm wildly assuming that you haven't discovered it yet, the patching part. Okay, so it's your call. So without further ado, let me bring up my Emacs client, because I'm running it in daemon mode, so the client to spawn up faster. Move it to a designated place. Let us zoom in so people can see what we are doing. So let me get into one of the rudimentary Git repo I have inside my machine. Ctrl+G, and look at the bottom of the screen, which has enlisted the Git repo I have inside my machine. Okay, so to do that, I'm taking one of my repo. Okay, so if I wanted to make a patch, all I have to do, Shift W, look at the bottom of the screen, it prompting with the this is called transient menu, which will pop up with several other options with a single letter key besides it. So if you need to take some action, you can press the designated key beside the option. Okay, so at this moment I'm just blindly creating a patch out of one of the I'm creating a patch where my cursor is sitting. It is called at point. Okay, so if I just, you can see from the bottom of the screen there are specifically 5 options, right? So I'm just going to create a rudimentary patch just to show you how it could be done. If I press C, and again another level of transient menu assist come up. Okay, so and it will ask you what do you want to do. So you can see there are various options. While creating the patch, you could have mentioned this key combination. You can see what each and every key combination will perform. So one good thing about it, that you don't have to remember all this complex stuff. It's just matter of invoking the transient menu. So it will tell you what exactly every key press should be performed, right? Here I'm going to create a patch. Look at the bottom of the screen, it under section there is a C. I'm just pressing C and it is asking me where. So the master resides on my machine. I just press enter. Okay, bang, look here, the patch has been created. All I did, I first point my cursor at whatever the commits I have. Okay, and then doing capital W. Okay, so if you think, you can always press question mark to bring up this top level transient menu in Magit, and if you look at it, look at the capital W option. It says format patches. That basically runs behind the scene Magit format patches. Okay, so that's what I said. You point your cursor to a specific commit on which you want to create the patch. Okay, so press capital W, then it will show you another transient menu. You need to press C, then you need to press C again. That means capital W, C will create patch on the specific commit where is your cursor sitting. Okay, that is what I shown to you. Okay, so now this patch is created. It's pretty darn simple. Okay, so now the point is that I haven't made any change to the file. Okay, I just created a patch just to show you how easily it could be done on Magit interface. If you made a change to an existing already committed file, there will be a diff section. You can create a patch out of it. You can do so many other stuff, right? For instance, if I want to select I can easily go back L and then press L. This will show me all the all my rudimentary commits. Okay, and if I decided, I'm just showing it to you randomly. You just take a cue out of it. Okay, so if I want to create patch for more than one comments, all I have to do, control space will activate. Then I do, see, I have selected control N to select 4 commits. Okay, so now if I press shift W, then if I press C, and again if I press C, bang, if I see, you can see I have created 4 patches out of those selection. Pretty darn simple. If you want to create patches for multiple commit, you need to select those commits in the log. Okay, to get the Magit log, you have to press L and then L again. It will show you the log. All you have to do to select, control space to select one of them. Okay, like this, and then control N to go down, control P to go up. Select the commits, and then follow the normal patching routine by pressing shift W or capital W, CC to create the patch. Okay, that's what I did, and you can see this is enlisted here. Okay, so this is pretty simple way of creating patch inside Magit interface, inside Emacs. Okay, so at any moment of time, I made 2-3 videos on Magit beforehand. You can go back to the channel and have a look at those. Okay, so those were pretty detailed about Magit. I'm specifically focusing on this video just to create a patch, which is pretty much essential. I probably covered it in my others video too. So anytime you can bring up the transient menu for Magit by pressing shift and question mark. It will bring up the top level transient menu of Magit, so you can have a look. Pretty easy to read, and it's just a single letter key you need to press. So it's very easy interface, made for the Emacs aficionados, those who spend most of their time inside Emacs, so they don't have to go out of Emacs and do the stuff. Okay, so this is a little stick, so you can use it. It's very easy. That's why it's the only trouble is that there might be some a keystroke which is buried under some other keystroke. That's why I'm making this video, just to make sure what are the exact keystroke you need to remember. You do not have to remember lot of keystroke. You just need to get hold on the initial step. It not about Magit. It all about operating on Emacs. The basic idea is you need to remember a few keystroke just to get on with the initial stage. Those are very handful. Okay, so once you remember those, the next will follow very easily, and you can easily find it. You can always go back to Emacs prompt and type Magit. See, it has got so many 579 option. Who needs those? No normal human being can use all 579 one, but you certainly use lot of stuff out of it, right? If you don't remember, it doesn't matter. The thing has been built in such a fashion that it will be easier for normal people like us to find out and use it. Okay, the whole idea of creating an interface which should be user which should be give more assistance or require assistance to the end user like us. Okay, so I thought to give it a shot and let you know, and you can think of it that in a I'm taking the route of showing you to creating a patch in a rudimentary fashion. The patch could have been created in a much complicated way. There is a facility, there is a way. I didn't bother to go into that. This is the normal procedure. You could opt for it. Once you are familiar with it, you can search through and find out. See, there are 579 options, right? So this is a kind of stuff you could use. I use time to time, to be very honest with you. I generally prefer my Git operation, Git related stuff in from the command line because I'm used to it, because I've been doing it for ages. So, but when I'm inside Emacs, I prefer to do things in Emacs way because that will be much more convenient. That would be the right way of using this Emacs interface. Okay, so I hope it will be useful for some people. Thanks for watching.